Hey guys,
Hey everyone,
I'm Snow,
I'm Greg.
and this video's come inspired by quite a few of the tradies who I teach Pilates to that experience low back pain. Now, originally when I would give them stretches to do for homework that involved coming home at the end of the day and laying down to do their stretches, they just wouldn't be doing them. They'd come in and they'd say, yeah, I didn't do them.
I can definitely vouch for that.
Yeah. So I've come up with a series that you can do on the go, on your job site. Pretty much all you need is something about the high of your knee and the high of your hip. Now, you don't have to be a tradie to do these. These are great standing exercises. If you work at a desk, you can just stand up, use your chair and your desk. If you're out on the go, you can find a park bench, picnic table, whatever you want. Now, we're going to start off with a couple of Greg's favourites. Depending on your body, feel free to order these however you need to. The first one he really likes to do is using the track of his excavator. So Greg's an excavator driver.
I spend long hours sitting in an excavator each day and driving from site to site, so I get very stiff in my legs. So I like to get out and stretch at smoke over lunch when I can.
Yeah. So using
like
his ute for this example, he likes to pop his foot up, hook his foot over the edge, and the first thing he does before he finishes setting up is to press his pelvis forward and tuck it under a little bit. So pull your belly in, Greg. Reach your knee to the ground. And then if he needs a bit more out of that stretch, he can start to bend his right leg. And breathe into that stretch. You want to hold it for about 30 seconds, which 4 or 5 deep breaths should cover. After that, he's going to take his foot down, turn around and stretch out his calf. So he's just using his ute to pop his hands up against. One foot comes forward, the other one comes back. He wants to make sure both toes are pointing forward and he's just leaning into that back heel, stretching out his calf. Another really good one, especially if you're on the pedals, doing a lot of work with your feet. Then he's going to come over to the esky. Whatever you've got on hand that's about knee height, a chair or a stool will do great. And he's stretching out his hamstring, so a little bit higher up from the calf, still at the back of the leg. He's going to make sure both his feet are pointing forward. He's going to hinge at his hips and lean forward. And you can see from the little shake, he's getting a really good stretch out of that. And again, breathing into it for about 4 or 5 deep breaths. From there, he's simply going to turn around so that his foot is now next to him rather than in front. Toes pointing straight up to the sky. And then bending that right knee again to take it down a bit. Now, one that you need to be mindful of is that the hip doesn't really hike up here. So he's sending his sitting bone down to the ground as he stretches. From there, he's going to turn around and face away from the esky. He's going to bring his knee onto the esky. Whoops. Give it a bit of a kick while he's at it. And working a little bit higher into the hip flexors, he's tucking his tailbone under, pressing his pelvis forward, and stretching right through the front of his hip. If he wants a bit more from this, he can just take the arm on the same side and reach it up to the sky, reaching his fingertips straight up over his head. Again, holding that one for as long as he needs until he feels a bit of release. Then he's going to pop his foot down, turn around again so the esky's beside him. He's just going to pick up his foot, pop it across his thigh, and sit back. And this one's for the glute or the butt muscle. That's it. How's that one feeling, Greg?
Feels good.
Yeah. Nice. So just a bit of a recap to make sure you've got the flow of that. This is the series I like to do for myself because my hamstrings are my culprit. I start with the hamstring. I lean it forward. I turn to the side. I get my inner thigh. For me, being a bit shorter, I can actually just pop my leg there and stretch through the front. Take my knee behind me. Lunge forward. Pop my foot across my thigh. And sit back. We hope you all enjoy them. Thanks so much for joining us, Greg.
Not a
worry. Much appreciated. And let us know what you think in the comments.